Hey guys, welcome back to another WARZONE mobile video. WARZONE mobile's recent decision to remove key features in a bid to stabilize the game has sparked significant discussion among players. The question on everyone's mind, can this move rescue game's reputation after its rocky global launch? With so many issues to address, will this update prove effective in tackling the problems players are encountering? Updates and fixes on the way for WARZONE mobile, but what exactly are they addressing? In this video, we will delve into the latest developments. It's no secret that the global launch of WARZONE mobile hasn't go as planned for Activision. Currently, the game is experiencing significant optimization issues, particularly on Android devices. Phones are heating up, they have frame drop issues and blurry textures, while the iOS users are facing comparatively fewer problems. Even with a powerful device like the 15 Pro Max, I have noticed it still gets quite hot. I live near the equator, maybe it's my fault, not theirs. Let's explore what's being done to address these issues. It's true that Android devices are facing more challenges. Even some 2-3-year-old flagship Android devices struggle to run WARZONE mobile smoothly. Many mid-range Android devices can't even maintain a stable 60 FPS. So what issues did Activision address today? Let's dive in and find out. The issue with the incorrect disk space error primarily affecting iOS devices has been resolved. Previously, users with ample memory space were encountering an error stating there wasn't enough space to install the game. Thankfully, this issue has been addressed and fixed. The server lag error has been addressed in the latest patch. According to the patch notes, server lag and connection issues have been resolved. While I haven't personally tested this yet, it's a helpful sign. Until now, my experience in Verdansk was less than ideal, with games plagued by rubber banding and servers frequently terminating. However, with this fix in place, there's hope for smoother gameplay ahead. The matchmaking system seems to be experiencing significant issues. Despite selecting our local server or the nearest servers, my friends and I haven't been able to find a single match with a really good ping. Even though the ping isn't displayed based on my experience with other games, it's evident that we are being matched with players on servers with 100 ms or higher. Probably servers that are far away from us, especially when shots aren't registering due to high ping. It can significantly impact gameplay and make it difficult to enjoy the game properly. The truth is, I wasn't enjoying anything about it. According to the developers, the poor performance and occasional crashes happened as a result of too many vehicles spawning. So they have fixed it, meaning we will see less vehicles in the battlefield. However, this is a strange fix, isn't it? They are supposed to add more options, but it's funny that they removed this rejoin option, because the game crashes not because of our fault, it crashes because of the game's fault, and now when you come back you can't rejoin the match. I'm just wondering what's the logic here. While it might seem like an odd move, it could be that feature causing crashes or performance issues. Well, I don't think so. However, it's unfortunate for players who rely on rejoining matches after a disconnection or a crash, but hopefully the developers can find a way to re-enable it in a stable manner in the future. It seems like even flagship Android devices are experiencing issues with high-resolution assets taking too long to load. Now this happens in iOS too, not just Android. This problem can significantly affect gaming experience, causing delays and interruptions during gameplay, especially when you are parachuting to a new place. It's crucial for developers to address this issue promptly to ensure a smoother and more enjoyable experience for players on Android and iOS devices, mostly Android devices. Let's hope they can resolve it soon. Players are noticing that the textures only load when they are close to objects, resulting in blurry graphics at a distance and affecting overall frame rate. And of course, the look of the game. They claim that it is one of the best looking games out there, but it isn't right now. However, it's good to see that the developers have acknowledged this problem and are working on a fix to ensure that textures load promptly and consistently, providing a smoother visual experience for players. In an upcoming update, developers have decided to remove enemy outlines in WARZONE mobile to address server performance issues. While the enemy outlines are helpful for players to spot enemies more easily, especially when the environment is blurry as hell, they were found to be causing significant server problems. Developers are actively working to find a solution that will allow them to reintroduce the enemy outlines without compromising server stability. One notable adjustment is an increase in the player health, as players believe the current time to kill is too low, and I can understand the frustration among players with mid-range devices when they get killed instantly. Additionally, they plan to re-enable the rejoin feature, which was recently removed due to performance issues. Well, that shouldn't be the plan, that should be reinstated. It's one of the key elements in the game. The development team is currently investigating the root cause of performance issues affecting various devices, particularly on Android platforms. While some devices such as certain OnePlus models with its Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor users struggle to maintain a 60 FPS, others with the same hardware configuration can achieve a smooth experience. This discrepancy has prompted a thorough investigation to identify and address the underlying issues. There was a mishap where the game was mistakenly made available for low-end devices, resulting in an error message indicating an unsupported GPU. This occurred on the Play Store. It's speculated that this may have been a deliberate move by Activision to generate hype for the game by suggesting it was accessible to low-end devices. As a result, during the pre-registration phase, many gamers with low-end devices believed they could run the game since they were able to pre-register for it. Indeed, it does seem like a questionable move. It could have led frustration among players who found out their devices weren't compatible after pre-registering. Such a cheap move by Activision, isn't it? And they have one final pending release that is addressing an issue with the UAV scans ranges being inconsistent on certain devices. So different devices have different UAV ranges? That's funny. Let's hope these fixes bring about significant improvements to the gameplay experience. Wrapping up, these are the upcoming fixes and improvements for WARZONE Mobile. Have they addressed the issues that you are experiencing? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more WARZONE Mobile content.